In the world today, we have caused ourselves to get to the point where we are nearly out of petroleum. To fix that, we've made concept cars like the Acura NSX to lower our dependence on oil, yet we still use it in things like engines and transmissions, which still keeps us heavily dependent upon it. When going out to talk to my stakeholders, one of the first ones I decided to speak to was McDonald's. When talking to them, I learned that they use on average about 2,400 pounds of oil per month. Once they've used it to its full life, they return it to who they bought it from so that the company can take care of it properly. When visioning about what the world would be like without the problem, I thought it would be rather interesting. People like Exxon and Mobil would be storing it at home so that they wouldn't have to drive long distances to get it. I also thought people like McDonald's and Carl's Jr. would actually begin to start storing and filtering their own oil so that they could sell it to regular buyers. When I went out to look for what other people had done, I found a very interesting video that had been created and had made itself all the way to Netflix via popularity. It's about pretty much a very similar thing to what I'm doing and how our petroleum usage has gotten out of control and how we need to fix it. So here it is.
Dependence on foreign oil is a clear and present danger.
And here we have a serious problem. America is addicted to oil.
For more than 30 years, we've been hearing that this is a problem. Why hasn't something been done?
The amount of petroleum products that are consumed is so enormous, it's hard to even comprehend.
Prices went up excessively.
I'm a Hummer driver, and it runs on biodiesel.
Why isn't this moving forward? And everybody kept telling me,
who owns the pumps?
Record-breaking profits. I gather that all of you are in favor of alternative sources of fuels.
For my step 5, my plan was going to be to make a video and show people how vegetable oil works in engines. Well, to do this in all the engines that I want to, it's going to take several thousand hours. So my current intervention so far has been that I have created one video on one engine showing that it is capable of doing so. And so I'm going to show you this video as my step 6 intervention. A little bit more. I think we're just about ready to go. Okay. And I'm here with it today because I'm doing a project for school. And what they wanted me to do at the project is find a problem in our community. And what I found was there's a lot of fast food these days, and so there's a lot of used cooking oil that's just being thrown away afterwards. And so I brought the bike out here to test today and see if we can't make the crankcase run on vegetable oil instead of regular petroleum oil. So we're going to take the bike out. I'm going to show you a few rides on my GoPro. Just normal bike, normal oil, just what you'd normally use. And then we're going to show you the oil change, and then we're going to run it with the veggie oil and see if it dies or if it lives. started adding the oil, but we'll finish off right here. I don't know how much more I need. We'll just check it as we go. Starting to see it. A little bit more. I think we're just about ready to go.